How did communism affect Chinese martial arts? Have you ever wondered how a political system can shape cultural practices? In China, the rise of communism brought significant changes to traditional martial arts. After the communist victory in 1949, the new government viewed these practices with suspicion. They associated many martial arts schools with feudalism and reactionary politics. This led to the closure of private martial arts schools, which were labeled as feudalistic. Traditional titles and ceremonies, like calling instructors, sifu, and the Bai Si ceremony, were banned. Instead, the government encouraged the use of neutral terms like coach to align martial arts with state-controlled sports. To manage martial arts, the government established organizations such as the All China Sports Federation and the State Physical Culture and Sports Commission. These bodies regulated martial arts practices, integrating them into state sports initiatives. Despite this control, the communist government promoted a modernized version of martial arts known as Wushu. This stylized from focused on physical fitness, performance, and national pride, moving away from traditional combat and spiritual elements. However, the Cultural Revolution from 1966 to 1976 marked a dark period for martial arts. The campaign against the Four Olds led to the destruction of schools, texts, and weapons. Many martial arts masters faced persecution, imprisonment, or were forced to teach in secret. The spiritual aspects of martial arts, linked to philosophies like Taoism, Confucianism, and Buddhism, were dismissed as superstitions from a feudal past. The government censored martial arts techniques, allowing only those that fit the communist ideology and the modern Wushu framework. Interestingly, some traditional martial arts practices survived in secrecy. Former practitioners and members of reformed secret societies created networks to protect and preserve their heritage. In the 1970s and 1980s, practices like Taijiquan and Qigong gained popularity. This revival was partly a response to the psychological trauma caused by the Cultural Revolution, signaling a renewed interest in martial arts in a different social context. From the communist viewpoint, these changes aimed to transform Chinese society by eliminating feudal elements while promoting physical culture that served the collective good. The reformation of martial arts into state-controlled programs aligned with communist values of discipline, unity, and national strength. The suppression of traditional spiritual aspects was viewed as necessary to break from the past and build a socialist culture. In summary, communism significantly affected Chinese martial arts by closing private schools and banning traditional titles, incorporating martial arts into state-run programs, and suppressing traditional practices during the Cultural Revolution. Despite this, some traditional arts survived and even thrived in new forms, reflecting a complex relationship between politics and culture in China.